Hey guys. In the second chapter of his book, Understanding Human Nature, Alfred Adler claims that in order to understand the activity of the psyche, we must first examine its social context, as it is a fundamental brick in the development of the psyche. Indeed, the psyche cannot act as an independent agent because it is constantly faced with problems. The need to solve these problems is of primary importance and shapes the development of the psyche. These problems originate from the demands of communal life, such as societal and political expectations. On the other hand, the psyche is perpetually caught up in human relationships to the point that it cannot be studied separately. Just like the body submits to thirst by drinking water and to hunger by seeking food, the psyche is bound to the laws of the community. Human survival has only ever been assured through communal living. Communal life wasn't optional, it was a core mechanism that ensured human survival through division of labor, which Adler considers just another way of saying civilization. In that light, the inability of the human body to survive on its own, unlike other organisms, has instilled a feeling of inferiority. This feeling of inferiority is perpetually present in human consciousness and provokes the psyche to be in constant inquiry for ways to adapt in situations in which it does not appear inferior. Furthermore, the instincts for communal living favor the development of the human mind, given that the human intellect became the key instrument of adaptation. That being the case, the human mind had to adapt from the very beginning to the logic of communal life. Articulate, logical speech is one aspect of that adaptation, and it became the fundamental apparatus of communal life, since speech would be utterly unnecessary for an individual living alone. We must conclude that it is of social origin. Speech is the thread that weaves the social fabric together. It is the backbone of logical thinking. Rooted in society, speech conforms to the laws of the community. In fact, thoughts and feelings are only meaningful when we acknowledge that they are universal, that they remain valid beyond individual perception. Adaptation to the community remains the primary psychological function. The truth is, justice, righteousness, and what we often deem most valuable in human character are merely mechanisms to ensure the satisfaction of societal needs. By this token, responsibility, loyalty, love of the truth, and most virtues fall into that camp. Different bonds, same goal, the ensured continuity of communal life. Indeed, our judgment of what is good or bad is merely contextual, defined by what serves the community, the communal interest, and guarantees its survival. To sum it up, Adler shows that the psyche can't be understood without looking at its society, at its social context. It develops through the need to solve problems that come from living with others. Speech, thought, and even values like justice and responsibility are shaped by the demands of community life. The mind had to adapt from the start, not just to nature, but also to people. That was the content of today's episode. You guys let me know what you think in the comments below. Have a great day. Bye bye.